are very famous, very, very well respected all around the world for the hair he produces. And when you see what he's going to do for you now, you'll understand why. So please, Manchester, give a huge, warm welcome. And I want to hear you for the one and only Monsieur Robert Masciave from Metropolis.
Before I start, for those of you who are a little bit go with the eyes to details, if you turn around, if you think I didn't see all these pins, I'll tell you I'm gonna work on them before this part of my work. Please take a seat. So let me go through a little bit about what you're gonna see here. This is a sample 3 looks of our new collection. It's called the Rock Candy. And today I'm going to go through a little bit with you on how we come up with a look like this and how do we put all these ideas together. So first of all, as a team, this is Julia, who's going to help me. She's been helping me all day as well. So how do we work? How do we come with these looks? So first of all, we get a theme, and the theme was looking into the mind of child's fantasy, kids' fantasy. So in kids' fantasy, in kids' world, what's important, and there's only 3 things really that matters for kids. As long as they have toys, as long as they have candy, and as long as they have fun, they're happy. So I thought, okay, we'll take all these 3 elements, we put them into the pots, and some of them are pretty obvious. I mean, here's my favorite candy, as you can see. And then here, and here we've got the fun elements. I mean, here we've got. It's a floating fringe, I call it, because from the front it looks like a fringe, but then you turn it to a profile, and it's a little bit. I think I've been watching too many animations. Have you watched Horton Hears a Who, Dr. Zeus? Maybe that's where I got the inspiration from. I don't know. And here's the toys, you know, the little candy fluffy things. And this is it. And this is how we work. And this is the important thing. So I think I need to start working now. In this look here, it's great, it's fine. I've got all these elements placed, but it needs finished. It needs textures. If you're going to capture this on a photo, it's going to look a little bit flat. So I need to add something that makes it a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to work on these elements here. So I can fringe. Okay, so what I've done, let me tell you a little bit about how I've done. This is another thing I'm going to do in a minute. I'm going to tell you how each of them came up with the looks. This one, simple pieces of hair on a 9-inch board with a spray, glue, and lots of different products like that, and literally ironed it and then fold it. Now this is very hard to actually put together and make it hold. And this is why you need to go back to the roots and working and increasing your knowledge with playing with long hair is very important. And that's why this year we just launched our academy, Metropolis. We've got the Metropolis Academy. And 2 of the courses that I really run, and it's a passion of mine. One is the artist in you, how to explore and let that creativity come out. And then the other one is hair up. Simple hair up. What I mean, simply hair up. Because of course you need these skills. What I always say is that when you have great ideas in your head, you know, all of us, all our job, we're very creative, and the ideas are great. But if you don't have your hands to express these ideas out, all you have is your voice to make these ideas great. But our job is visual. we need to bring our hands to reach the skills so that we can actually express it out. So here, what I feel I need a little bit more, maybe like a fringe would be great. So again, I'm going to place it underneath and hide this like that. Okay, just pin it here. For me, creativity is a thought process. When we want to create a new look is always made of different elements. If you dissect a look, you have things that comes from different sources. And if you take too many of these elements from the same sources, it becomes a copy. It's pointless, it already exists. It's not a pointless exercise. So it's very important to just take it from different and then you transform it and then it becomes a new look. The one phrase that we have with my academy, Metropolis, is that nothing is lost, nothing is created, everything is transformed. Everything is out there for you to take, transform, and make it your own. You know what I'm doing? I was just looking at the time because I'm not to talk a lot, and I'm sure you want to see me working as well. Great. So first of all, I create all my little finishing. In this look, the pins had to be visible. That was the only way to get that. And then we could just hide them. So here you go, the fringe, bring it up so that it's like this. That's cool. I gotta pin it inside. Okay. Nice. Again, talking about sources, I mean, some of the things are pretty obvious. Here, the makeup. The makeup, you all know Blade Runner, right? So, okay, we've got a Blade Runner look. Then the clothes. The clothes. This is from the 17th century. Of course, cuts a lot shorter, and then it becomes something new. The latex. It's a friend of mine who works with latex, and for me, making the clothes and the hair has to blend in together to create a look. We create an image. Okay, let's go on to that. So I'm going to do some more work now. So I need to get on with the... So what I want is to add some texture and things that hang and give that softness to it. That's it. Just... yeah, nice. Now, I've been working with Revlon Style Master, and I've been going around the world. The last show we did was in Berlin, and that was fantastic, a great experience. I've been working with Robert Libetta a lot as well, and that I really enjoy. I really admire his work, so it's great fun to do that. And now we've got Mexico scheduled as well. So it's great because it gives me the opportunity to come up with new look and to really develop all these look. This is my collection. It's still in the design process. This is the beginning of the collection. If you wonder what that is, glue. I'm not using real hair, so I can't. But the one that you need to use, of course, and please don't use that on real hair, is Style Master. This is great. The photo finisher will give you a strong hold, so it's really, you just get the finish that you want. That's good. This part here is very important. It's what gives that little finish that makes, that gives that difference and it's all about texture. But not too much. So we gotta know when to stop, and that's the important part. as well. Yeah, that's good. The first time in Manchester, I really enjoyed the day. I think that what I really enjoyed about it today is that everybody was so interested and so excited about our industry, about what we do. It's fantastic, and that filled me with a lot of energy. So thank you very much for being such a great audience all day for the past 2 days. Stand up, we're not finished yet, but I need to see again. We're looking at it from a different angle, so again, it needs to fit. It needs to fit from different. Whenever people see me working, I always go around the model and look at the model. It's very important that we look at the total look, and at the same time, I keep looking at the face. I make a photo memory of the face in my head because it's very important that it suits the face. And so that we bring out the beauty of it, and then you can really explore and go crazy with it, but she still looks beautiful, and that's a very important part. So the texture is there, that's great too. And then I tell you what, I'm gonna get that a little bit less. That's brilliant. Okay, I'm about to finish. Okay, we're going to fix this one. Coming to the end of our presentation, and just going to fix the last one here. Brilliant. Thank you. So, stand up for a second. So before I finish, I'm just going to tell you a little bit how I did these two looks. They're very simple. This is quite simple. I took lots of hair pieces, cut it straight, and then you give the shape that you want, and then we spray, start to hold it, and then you can play with it. It's not a new technique. A lot of people have been doing it. Angelo Seminara has been playing with it. He's been doing his own version, and you can do it. What you don't want to do is do what Angelo's doing. But what you can do is play with these textures. That's what they're here for. And here's slightly different. I've used chicken wire. I've used chicken wire inside to build the shape. The idea was that I wanted to have like a floating fringe so that from the front, it looks like you've got a fringe, and it kind of gives a bit like those hats as well. When the women go to, they look very elegant. And I like that. I thought, that would be great from the front, Elena. Yes. From the front, great, and then turn profile, and you've got a bit of a surprise because it's floating. So that's great. So I think I've come to the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for being a great audience.